Oh, hello, and welcome to our today's Decay, where we celebrate births and beginnings of everything important since the dawn of time, March 30th edition, all day. And today, in 1904, when Herbert Van Thal was born, who is the person in charge of the Pan horror stories. There's like 30 of them, starting in, I want to say, the 60s, and it goes on. He was in charge of these for the majority of them. I think eventually somebody else takes over by the late 80s, and then like it's over by the 90 or so. But there's like 30 volumes, and it's all like really dark, twisted tales of like just miserable people doing miserable things to other miserable people. It's almost like Tales from the Crypt, EC Comics type stuff, but in short paperback form, mostly for a UK audience. And so like kids were not really allowed to read these, but they'd like, see the covers on shelves and like this is forbidden. This is forbidden. So Herbert Van Thal. And I really didn't know much about him up until the last couple of years. So we had to do another video because there's new stuff to talk about. What else? John Astin, born today, 1930. Why, he's right here. There you go. Addams Family, all around you. Everywhere you live and breathe. Lean Lovitch, born today, 1949. Why, she's just over there. This is all my life, all around me, right? Why not? Certainly on March 30th. Jeepers Creepers Theater. Gulita premiered today on Jeepers Creepers Theater. Jeepers Creeper was like a very popular horror host in Los Angeles, following in Vampira's footsteps. And then he was so popular that it continued on with Gulita, and then Jeepers Keeper, and a couple others. But Gulita, I'm like utterly obsessed with. There's Leetta Harvey was the actress's name. She has really great expressive hands, and the only footage of her that exists was her like test reel, which is not the character that she then became on the show, but it's great. It is great. Check out Gulita on YouTube or where have you. New York City's Performance Studio was based on East 18th Street. I think it's 20 East 18th Street. A very random address. But in 1974, this was the first time the Ramones played publicly. And last year or the year before, I went to go see it, and I could tell you it's not really a destination point. But it was 1974 and March 30th, which is like right around the corner from where Max's Kansas City was. And I wonder, like, did they do this as like, maybe people will come around and just check us out for a minute or not, I don't know. Or maybe there's a book that says something about that. It's not this book here, but I'm going to keep reading this one anyway. On the day of his birth, Herbert Van Thal. Who else does this? Nobody. Check out Pan's Horror Stories. These are a really great series. You will not be able to sleep tonight. Or come on to Milo's Yard for short, sharp shocks all night long. Either way, short, sharp shocks. Till tomorrow. Goodbye.